Hi, I'm Melanie Ann Phillips, the co-creator of the Dramatica theory of story. And this is a standard opening you're going to see on each of a whole new series of videos I'm going to do with articles I've written over the last 4 decades, all about Dramatica theory, what it means to stories, and what it means in the real world. Now, I don't have time to do the reading of all these articles to you myself, so I've found a good text-to-speech simulator, and I'll be using that for each of the articles to read them to you so the information can get out there, because if I tried to do this myself with all the other projects I'm involved in, the information would never be available and might be lost. This way, it's right there on YouTube for you to see. So let's not waste any more time and get on with this particular topic, which starts now.
A student of Dramatica asked the following. In regards to mental relativity and how we see the universe, all of us blending space and time into speed, we have the E equals mc squared as the base. Thus, if we unblended those variables, we could perhaps operate time or space independently from each other. Do you think entire new dimensions of physics and mathematics could be discovered if we managed to use the theory's bases and equations to flip around how we even conceptualize physics, including all the antis like antimass and all of that, like, who knows, a new paradigm anchored in time-based physics? Or rather, due to the way our minds are configured, since we see the universe as a reflection of ourselves, is it not possible to compute physics in a different way for us? Melanie's reply.
Nice questions. Your points bring up some of the most fascinating possibilities that may be realized by the ongoing extension of Dramatica into mental relativity and beyond. In the physical world, we all share a singular view of the universe from the inside, yet cannot see the universe from the outside looking in. But in the mental world, we not only see things from inside our minds looking out, but also have a view we don't have in the physical world, the ability to see other minds at work from the outside in. So, on the one hand, we only have a subjective view of the universe, and its mysteries are obscured. But on the other hand, we can never know what it is like to be anyone else but can only see them from the outside and assume their minds operate like ours, just with different life experience. But when it comes to our minds, though we can never see our own minds from the outside in, we can look at other minds from outside them and perhaps gain more understanding of ourselves through that synthesized external or objective view of how the mind operates in general. One problem, however, is that it is easy for us to look at others and stand amazed that the solution to their problems is so blatantly obvious. And we tell them, if I were you, I'd do it this way. Almost inevitably, they will reject our advice, either saying that we don't understand or that they simply cannot do what we suggest because of reasons we do not agree with. My mom summed it up for me in my teenage years. She said, "People often say to me, if I were you, this is what I'd do. But I tell them, no, if you were you in my position, that's what you do. But if you were me, you'd do exactly what I'm doing because I am me and that's what I'm doing." Life experience leads to individual responses to others and to the world around us that are all based in justification, which is really nothing more than how we shift our thinking to accommodate the pressures put upon us. This might negate the possibility of knowing enough about how the mind works to turn around and apply it to the physical world, save for one thing, the group mind. When we come together in groups toward a common purpose or through a common interest, such groups self-organize into a replica of a single mind. In our own minds we have, for example, our reason and skepticism in our arsenal of mental tools. When we form groups, one person will emerge as the voice of reason and another will become the resident skeptic. If the group gets large enough, there will emerge a department of reason and a department of skepticism. In addition, several groups might merge into a greater organization, and then each whole group takes on a role. The reason for describing all this is that story structure includes that dynamic fractal process in the mechanics of narrative. And so, we have a great advantage in seeing how the internal mechanism of the mind works from the outside perspective. This then allows for the true potential to apply that view to the material world and not only see how it might look from outside the universe, but to actually understand the relationship of the outside view to the inside view, thereby allowing us to translate what we see in mind into what we can accomplish in physics. Again, good questions.